Hello everyone, Sam here from Super Nerds Gaming, and I've got some charity shop pickups to do. Now, I've got quite a few because I've got an older one and a new one. So what we'll do is we'll go through the older one first. So the first thing I picked up is the original Saints Row on the Xbox 360. Now, I remember when this actually came out, it was very, near to the Xbox 60's launch. There was very few games and I was picking up every game nearly that came out. I remember this being around the same time as Dead Rising. I could be wrong, but it was basically GTA on the Xbox 360, and yeah, we didn't have a GTA or anything, so it was really good. Now, there's no map. I can't remember if this one did come with a map. It's got a nice reversible cover there, but there's no map with it. And I didn't pay this price for it. I will tell you how much I paid for this little bundle in a minute, but I didn't pay this price. I think this was one of my first multiplayer games, as well as Gears of War and Lost Planet, which was obviously Lost Planet was my big one because I used to absolutely love playing Lost Planet online. I do remember having a vague memory of playing this in a Santa suit, fighting other players. Yeah, it's Saints Row for you. This is probably the more saner ones, this one and number 2. And then there from on, it just goes mad. So we got Saints Row there. Next one I picked up was Killzone 2 for the PS3. I've never really... You know what? I've kind of played around with the Killzone series. Mainly number 3, I really enjoyed that. But I've never dived into it enough. I think I played a lot of the PS4 version. Was that Shadow something? I'm not too sure. It's basically what it was. It was like you had Killzone for your PS, and then you had Halo for your Xbox. And I was way down for Halo more than I was for Killzone. I never knew the story because I think it started off on the PS2. So I never owned that game to know what was going on. And I kind of didn't want to jump in the middle. Maybe that's how some people feel about Halo. They probably do, because, the first one was on the Xbox Classic, but you can't complain when you got the Master Chief Collection. And, yeah, I mean, I'll give it a go. I love me first-person shooters, so, yeah, what's that say? Landmark Entertainment. So, yeah, that was Killzone 2. Next one I found is Midnight Club Los Angeles. Now, I think I picked this up quite recently for the Xbox 360. It might be a few videos back. And it looked really good, this game, considering I've never played any of the Midnight Club series, because they have some on the PS3 and there's some on the PSP. But it looked really good, and it's what you'd expect from Rockstar. Rockstar really do a good job when they're doing their games. And this is kind of just, they do GTA, of course, so getting a racing game nailed down isn't too hard for them because they accomplish an open world game very well. So, yeah. So we got this. This does come with the map. I do love it when games come with maps, it's something extra that some people don't have to do. Definitely nowadays with the way gaming is, but I like it. So Beverly Hills, Hollywood and downtown. Fantastic. And you've got all the cars on the side there. So this one is a game I'll probably definitely be jumping back into and giving a good go. Last one for this haul, it is Far Cry 2. Now, I don't have much good to say about Far Cry 2. The original game was superb. And then number 2 came along and everyone was excited. And this kind of tested the waters for the next ones. But everything this did wrong, Far Cry 3 does right. So, the map, you had a huge map that you could go around. But unfortunately on this, it was like cut into small sections. So you'll do a cut from one map to the other map. It was terrible. Your guns would break. Now, I know it was trying to be realistic and that, but your guns were breaking every bloody 2 seconds, or they were rusty guns and stuff like that. Camps that you destroyed, you'd come back to and there's people there. Yeah, there was a lot wrong with this. Now, I did put a lot of time in it. I was collecting all the blood diamonds in it. But at the same time, I think this is where Far Cry needed to be wrong to make it right, if you know what I mean. So with the likes of Far Cry 3, 4 and 5 now, it's just on a roll. 2 is probably the only crap one in the series, because even number 1, which, you know, come out on the Xbox Classic, was really good. Used to love that, running around with the P90 everywhere. I think this comes with a map as well. Again, another game with a map. Does it do the way like I explained? It doesn't, you know. I did the right way up anyway. So this is your map, Far Cry. When you're on the game, it's like a grid. Comes up like in a grid. So you'd move from this box into this box into this box and that. It was really disconjointing and I didn't enjoy that. I remember when I lent it, I think I did lend it off my mate, and I was like, no, not really happy about that. But anyway, that was a nice pickup. I don't have it on the PS2, so goes, PS3 goes into my PS3 collection. So that was my first haul. This cost $1.99 for it all, which I know you'll be thinking $1.99 on the stickers. Yeah. The charity shop I go to, because I'm always in there and that, I get good deals on my games. So I picked up this bundle for $1.99 for the whole of it, which is really good. So we move on to the next bundle, guys. And these are all 360. First game being Sleeping Dogs. And this is an absolutely amazing game. I do have it on my Xbox One. I have the special edition. It comes with art cards and stuff like that. I didn't realise it was on the 360. I think I've seen it before, but it's one of them and it just goes over your head a little bit. I don't think there's a map with this one. No, there isn't. Yeah, I thought I'd pick it up with it for my collection. This is kind of the successor of LA True Crime. If you ever remember that, there was 2 of them. I can't remember the other one. I remember it had Snoop Dogg in it anyway, and it was basically GTA with Kung Fu, and this is kind of the successor of it, if you know what I mean. This is where it went, and it's a really good story with this, so I'm quite happy to pick that up for my 360 collection, because it's probably one of the best collections I have, is my Xbox 360 collection. I would like to say it's my Mega Drive collection, but my 360 one, just because of how charity shops are nowadays stocking this stuff, has absolutely exploded. So we got Sleeping Dogs, and next up we've got Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I have this, I think, but the disc doesn't work, so I seen it again and thought I'll pick it up, because I've never played the episodes from... See, I completely said it wrong. I said a different game. Episodes from Liberty City. I haven't played this. I didn't even complete Grand Theft Auto 4, I don't think. I think I played it up to a bit, and then a mission just kicked my ass to the point where it was like, screw this, not playing it, move on to the next game. So I should really go back to it and finish it off, because it was a really enjoyable game. But these are like the basically DLCs for that game. We do get a lovely map in here. So there's the 2 DLCs kind of things. This is a pretty chunky map, this, like the Liberty City Underground. That's half the map anyway. I wonder if this kind of deviates a little bit from GTA 4, because it is only DLC. Does it open up more? I'm not too sure. Let me know. I do love GTA maps though. Ever since the first one on the PS1. Just great game series. There we go. I'll put that back in there. It's one of them with Rockstar. You are always assured a quality game. You know, it might not be for everyone, but they do pull out the stops on it. So, episode from Liberty City. What have we got next? Aha, we've got the legendary Skyrim that is literally being ported to anything that can hold it. I'm not really a Skyrim fan or Elder Scrolls fan, and I know that might irk some people, but I don't know. I've tried to get into it. I mean, this is my first time actually owning it on the 360. I know I've got it on the PS3, but yeah, I have tried to get into it, and I just couldn't. I don't know what it is about this type of RPG that I can't get into, because I absolutely love the Fallout series, which is just, this is just basically medieval Fallout. So maybe I need to just give it a go again. I might be just being silly. Maybe I went my own way. I know the first time I played it, I killed a giant by tricking it into some doorway, just to tell my mate that I'd killed a giant, and he was like, "No, you haven't," and I was like, I have," when I was like level 1 or something. But yeah, maybe I'll give it another go. This doesn't have a map in, unfortunately. You do get a map with the Skyrim games, but I've got one for the PS3, so if I really feel like giving it a complete treatment, I'll just take it out to that. We've got a few more games here. We've got Injustice for the 360. I don't know why I'm saying 360, because I told you it was all 360 games. Now, I absolutely love Injustice. I haven't played the second one properly, but this one is really good. I mean, it's just basically what happens if Superman goes bad, and then Batman's contingency, and he goes and gets our kind of DC superheroes from our universe to go and help the Injustice universe. And it is really good. The fighting's good. All the interactive scenery, the character roster is very good. It gets even better with the second one. Yeah, I mean, I have this for the PS4. I think it's the special edition with all the different characters in it. But yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'll play through that. It's a really good fighting game, and I do like fighting games. I don't buy many, but I do like them, because I am just a button basher, and I will button bash my way through any fighting game just with no skill. So yeah, Injustice, Gods Among Us. We're coming to the last two. So I've got Hitman Absolution. Now, I remember I bought this for the PS3 when it did come out, because I'd never played a Hitman game. Sorry, I did. I played Blood Money, but I felt it was a bit old and I couldn't get into it. So I bought this and I enjoyed it. And then the next time I went on my PS3, all my stuff, all my save, that's the word I'm looking for, was corrupt. And I was like, how's that even happened? So I had to start from the beginning, which I was very irked about, because I'd got up to a certain point, and I'm no good at stealth games. So I was made up that I actually got to that, level with my level of stealthiness. But I'm happy to pick it up on a 360, and I will be giving this another go. Maybe I can get back into being a stealth, but probably not. And I like to just go into the game and shoot first, ask questions later. Right, last game, and it is Saints Row the Third. Now, I think with this, I have all the 360 Saints Row games. I didn't know if I had this one before or not, so yeah, I'm happy about that. I've got Saints Row, as you've just seen, the first one, and now I've got the second one up on my shelf, and now I've got this one. So I am really happy with that. It's a good game. This one's a bit more crazy. No map, just a very thin manual. Yeah, there's not much you can say about it. It kind of just broke away from GTA at this point, where it was trying to emulate GTA up to a point, and this was like, no, let's just go batshit crazy and we'll go with that, and that's how they went. So yeah, that's it, Saints Row the Third. So we've got all these games here, guys, which is a lot of 6 games, which just covers the whole screen, and this was all for the lovely price of $1.99. I know it says 99p on each, but I do get a good deal just because I'm always in the shop, always buying stuff. So I got a fantastic haul for $1.99. Let me know what you think, guys, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.